happy day, and welcome to Bonnet Confessions. Welcome. Come on in, bring a
Bring a
friend.
friend.
Bonnet Confessions.
Sunday night.
Sunday night.
Come on in, bring a friend.
Not the
It's
microphone.
Bonnet Confessions.
Bonnet
Sunday night.
Confessions.
I had to get the mic. I had to take the mic from
Yeah, you had to
Bonnet
take
Sister
the
Hype.
mic.
Okay.
Not the Sandman.
So listen, guys, welcome to Bonnet Confessions. We are here to have a good time. Start our week off really the way we need to. Maybe some laughs, maybe some advice. If you want some advice, we can give you some. It might be good, it might be bad, but it will be advice. We do wear our bonnets because it gives us superpowers to block us from judgment. So we're gonna just have a girl talk, non-judgmental. It doesn't matter what our professions are. We're just girls and we're just having a talk. So if you have some advice you need, or you want to give us some advice as well, we'll take advice. If you have a question or a problem, let us know. We'll give you the link. You can join us on stage. Otherwise, just get busy in the comments and let's be active in the comments. So my name is Bonnet Sister Hype.
And I am Bonnet
Okay.
Sister So Focused. I thought we was doing introductions.
I am Bonnet Sister No Nonsense.
And I am Bonnet Sister Jet Setter.
Bonnet Sister so focused. You always say that every time, like, oh, I didn't know we was doing introductions.
As we introduce ourselves every time.
Well, because
You never know.
you said I'm Bonnet Sister Hype, and then you said, and we are. Oh, I thought we
Gotta
was
catch you in it. Come
I
on.
didn't know. You should have said I am Bonnet Sister Hype, and then I know to come in.
Okay, I didn't read the notes, ma'am. Okay, my bad.
Read your prompt.
Anyway, good evening to everyone who has tuned in thus far. Welcome to Bonnet Sisters. We're gonna chit chat tonight. I do have something to. It's been a busy week. Oh my God, busy weekend. I know for me. What y'all been doing?
It has been a very busy weekend. I have been working a lot, touring. I did go to tour two houses today. So one was occupied already, and one was empty and needed to be occupied. So I am pretty excited about what God is doing.
Oh, God.
Oh, I squeezed in a daddy daughter date too.
Oh,
Yeah.
a date.
I
Awesome.
squeezed in some Superman time. So I squeezed
A
in some time with
daddy
my
daughter
dad,
date.
my father, a
Oh,
daddy
Not
daughter
a
date.
zaddy. Not a
Not a
zaddy daughter date.
zaddy date. Not a
oh,
zaddy date. With
oh.
my
Hey,
father.
daddy.
Let me clarify.
Hey, daddy. I meant father.
My daddy.
My bad.
You got too excited.
I didn't read the. I didn't read the note card.
Right, you didn't
My
read
bad.
the note card. Pay attention to the tone.
Oh gosh, y'all are funny. Speaking of dates, I got hit on today.
Oh,
Okay.
Okay.
and
I didn't even expect it. I was outside walking my house hippo, and I had my hair wrapped up, didn't even have it down, honey. But you know, the jeans was jeaning from Ashley Stewart. And he asked for my Instagram, not my phone number. So I gave him my Instagram.
Okay.
I don't understand that, but okay.
A
that
lot of
means
people
he's
are
young.
asking for your
Mhm.
IG.
I think he's young. I think he
Yeah.
is young, but his name, he got a cool name, y'all. His name is Waverly.
Who?
Waverly.
Mm.
Very
That
British.
sound like a shopping development or
No, right? I
something.
was like, oh, your mama
Yeah.
fancy. I probably should have said that, but we probably the same age, him and his mama. But no, I don't know. Anyway, we shall see. But yeah. Other
Yeah,
than that, it was nice
the
weather
young
today.
people go to the Instagram to get to know people and they chit
Yeah.
chat there before
Yeah.
they actually talk. Which is kind of cool because you can see if it's a wife, a prison background,
Yeah.
a
True.
Yeah.
man,
Bro.
True.
another
True.
man,
Yeah. True.
Yeah.
True.
Children.
Yeah.
a little
House
bit of
All right,
game,
hippos.
Jet Setter, you had a
diapers.
busy week.
Who, me?
Yeah. With your
Yes.
daughter.
Yes, my daughter was home for spring break. She came home a week ago Thursday. So she was home for 10 days.
Oh,
And we have all
nice.
been sick the whole time. I'm sitting here with my tissue box.
Oh, wow.
But we didn't let it stop our flow, and it actually was good because it made her rest instead of try to run all over Atlanta and do all the things that she misses from home. But we
Okay.
did a lot of running around, and I put her on the plane today about 1.
Oh,
And she
okay.
said, this was really a good break. I feel rejuvenated. Like, I feel
Oh,
like
Oh,
I'm in my
good.
little college town, where I just do college, and then I can go to Atlanta and do life, and then I can come back and focus. So I was like, okay.
sweet.
That's good. That's
Yeah,
That's
that's
good.
awesome.
good. Kids need
Awesome.
that. Definitely
Yeah.
so.
Hmm.
Listen, I had two. Well, I went to church. Then I had two events. I went to one community event outside. Listen, I just had my church clothes. I didn't bring no change of clothes, whatever. I did have my flats. It was outdoor, like cookout style. And then I went to an entrepreneur wine down, which that was really dope. It was really nice networking. They had their own signature margarita. I don't drink, but I thought it was really interesting. Um,
Hmm.
Got
then
my
they
attention.
had,
Right?
huh?
Got my attention.
My
I know. I was
teacher.
like, what?
Yeah, it
Yep.
was really, really, really neat. So yeah, definitely. Let me shout out her name because I want people to follow her because she was really, really dope. Her name is
Booyah.
Shanisha
Cha
Sykes.
booyah. Roll
Shabuya
call.
roll call.
Shanisha. Shonesha. Follow Shanisha Sykes. She's having another one if you're local to Fayetteville, North Carolina. And then I had a women's conference that I hosted and was a speaker at yesterday.
Oh,
Um, yeah, that was really, really good. I can't wait for the video to come out. Mr. Brad Woods will have that coming out soon. But I did post some pictures today. It was really, really, it was focusing on rediscovering the power of prayer, and it was
oh.
really well received. And they want us to do another one like in 6 months. I was like, oh wow, okay, that's a lot of work, but all right, we
And
got
the
you.
punishment for doing a good job is to do it again.
Right.
Exactly. Yes, 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 yes. So I have a question, and
Wait,
this
and
is
you
a
had a
mama
birthday in your
question.
house, right?
Yes.
Yes,
Charmel.
yes, and that's where I'm leading to. My daughter, my middle daughter, which y'all don't see her a lot online because she's more reserved. I don't want to be online. So, but she did make a video that I did post. She turned 19. So that's my
Woo-woo.
question. I'm normally they call us the, I don't know, fraternity hat or house or something for girls. And just have fun. It's the hangout house, right?
Mhm.
So first, seeing the kids, I used to have a big Escalade, the extended Escalade, and I used to haul the girls around, all the friends around, and or the parents would drop them off. Now I literally had to go out in my yard and practice, show everybody where to park because everybody is driving. All
Mm.
these kids have cars that, I mean, they have jobs and they're growing up. And I'm like, oh my gosh. So my thing is they had plans for my daughter's birthday. So they always going out golf cart and then to the mall and all this other stuff. So my question to parents who have kids is older, how do you transition between how you used to celebrating birthdays with them, with the whole family, going out to eat, doing the cake and all of that, to now, we'll get with you, mom, we're gone, and they don't include you in their plan. So last night, me and Darren stayed up. He was like, you know what time to come home? I'm like, I don't know. It was like 11 o'clock, and we're like sitting there trying to stay awake so we can see her on her birthday because I had to go ahead and go. He had to work. I had a conference, and they left about 12. And I'm like, oh my gosh. So they get home a little after 11, and Darren's like, I'm staying up till they come. I look over there. 5 minutes later, he knocked out. So they get home, but it's too late to do the cake and all of that. Matter of fact, we just did it just a while ago. But
Oh,
how do you transition with that? So any advice out there? And she was so happy, and I love it. I want her to be happy. But then it's like, my baby's growing up, like, and it's so funny because I've been through this with Daria, but it's different. It's not the same. I don't know.
Hmm.
I guess Daria didn't really have that many friends.
I was going to say, you could sit there and say, well, do I want my child to be home alone with no friends and no social life, or this? And what we do, because my son is 16, but he's 27. So no driver's license, no learner permit, no nothing, gets around all the time.
Yeah.
And I just kind of pick out a day around the day. That's our day, like before. So I'm not feeling any kind of way. I'm pretty tired by the time they do their friend day. And we'll go
Okay.
do the dinner or whatever we're going to do, which usually my kids want to just go shopping and eat. Um, we don't do the big family thing anymore where the grandparents come in and we sing over a cake. We stopped doing that at that played out around 10, honestly.
Okay.
Um, and the family transition was interesting too, because I remember when my nephew Kyle, who's like the oldest nephew of mine, had a
Okay.
birthday. He was like 15, and I saw the party on Facebook. I'm like, well, Auntie Dee Dee didn't get invited. And I was in my feelings, and I was like, well, why would I go to laser tag?
That's why Auntie Didi didn't get invited.
Yeah, but then as my kids age, then I would get the calls from the family too saying, you didn't tell us about the birthday party. I'm like, it was at the skating rink. And
Yeah.
okay, well, okay. So I would invite them, and the family would sit over in the corner and watch their friends. And I found that people enjoy that. So maybe you can also do that. Go where they're going, pay the bill, be in the corner, and just watch them interact. That's kind of fun too.
Okay. I'll see. I tell you. Oh my goodness. It was tough. Okay, in the comment, are we missing any comments on
Everybody's
your
saying hello. We got Alice, Joy, Dolly, Lenora, Meredith. I
Hey,
think that's
ladies.
Hey
what's up,
ladies,
y'all.
hey queens. What's up,
Hey,
Bonnet
y'all.
sisters? Oh, wait a minute. Let me go on my page too, because I'm on
Mhm.
mine as
So
Yeah,
while
I'm
you're
looking at.
looking
well. But
on
this
your page,
growing up stuff is just something.
I have 4 different experiences. So because I'm a quad mom, so each kid was different. Clarissa and Sean are in the same month, so they did stuff a lot together because they're literally like a week apart, just years apart. They did stuff together a lot when they were smaller. As they got older, they didn't want to do things a lot. And then I took on the thing of jet setter. Like, I just need my mommy time. Like, I need our family time. And then you can do whatever you want after that. So, and I have gone to different places. My kids' friends are like, Bonnet Sister Hype, your kids' friends, they are all around, right? So I would be like the teenager mom while they did dumb shit out and just make sure they get illegal. So I was the teenage mom. I mean I was the teenager mom. I
Okay.
brought people there. I took them home, kind of like you did, Bonner Sister Hype, just to make sure everybody got picked up and dropped off safely and that they all had a good time. And like, I know Jet Setter said it with her children, but with my children, they liked both. They liked their time with their family. And as they aged and they don't interact with certain people, they don't want you to include those family members, and they don't want you to force them to be with family members. These children these days are like, no, I don't do Uncle Ricky. And I don't want you to make me, because every time we get together, he want me to roll a blunt or he want me to go buy him something to drink. I don't want to do none of that.
We don't
So
want
they
to be
don't,
around Uncle Ricky.
no, they
Right.
don't. They were like, I don't care who the toxicity is, I don't want it. So, they like doing what they like. And since, in most families, the intimate ones, they know what makes that child or person feel special. So that's what they really like. That's where they get all the fun. They don't want to miss their family, but they want their big people, their adult stuff that they want to do too.
Okay. Jennifer says she picked a day around the birthday. So I'll do that next time. We'll probably still do something like next week with her. Um and hey Joy. Hey, I'm Alice. But okay, thanks for that advice. And it's so interesting because as they get older, like Daria is now 25, she's sort of reverting back.
Yeah, that
Yeah, and
happens.
it's like always on the phone and hey mom,
Yep.
should I eat what should I eat for lunch? Chick-fil-A or Chipotle? Chipotle. Okay, bye.
Yeah, see,
What?
they be in such a rush to adult, and then they get out there and it's like, this is garbage. Let me go back to
Yeah.
being mommy's little girl.
Yes. Yes.
Yes. Yeah. Yeah. Because I
Exactly.
mean, I talk to my parents like almost every day, but like I call my mom more. And I'll be like, "Girl, listen." And then one day she called me and she was like, "Girl," I said, "Hold, no. You can't call me girl. I call you girl."
That's a two-way street.
No. She can't use the slang
Why?
that I use. No, she just can't. I told her not to.
What you want her to call you? Boo boo, baby? Little girl?
I don't know. But
Wendy?
anyway, but yeah, you do go back. You do revert back. So those
Yeah.
times are coming for y'all, whoever hasn't
Even
reverted back yet.
even so much that she would call me when she get off of work, and when she gets to her destination, she'd be like, "Okay, bye." I was like, "You just used me."
You're filler.
Yes, exactly. And she said she saw somebody on TikTok. She was like, "Oh, somebody else do that other than me." Like, have a good day. All right, bye.
Ashley
Right.
uses me to walk from her class building to her apartment, which I appreciate because if a killer is behind you, I can say, turn around or run.
Oh, run. Yeah, please say run, not turn around. Oh my
So she's
God.
thinking, oh, let me just talk to mom while I walk. And I'm like, oh, good. Are you walking from class? Because there's death and mayhem around every corner. So I'm glad,
That is so
That is too funny.
hilarious.
I have two
All right, what else
scenarios.
we got for today? Uh-huh.
I have two scenarios. So this is the first one. We don't talk religion. We don't talk politics. So we'll take the religious part out of this, but I'll tell you all who it was and then get your opinion.
Okay.
What do you do, or how do you feel if somebody comes to your door? My front door is two doors. They're 12 feet tall and they're glass, 6 feet of them. And I have a doorbell, and it's a big doorbell. It's not a door knocker. Like, coming to my door doesn't involve my door at all. You can go to my doorbell. If somebody rings your doorbell and then starts looking all in your house, and I'm watching them on the cameras, looking all in my house, I'm refusing to come to the door because I'm going to say something crazy. Something like, fuck you doing looking in my house.
Right.
Do y'all get offended? Would you all be offended by that?
Yes.
And I
Okay.
would have said something on the camera.
Me too.
Like, get away from my house. You don't have
Well,
one.
it was the Jehovah's Witnesses, so I didn't want to cuss them out.
Right.
I mean, they done heard curse words before, and they probably done said them in their own damn house. But you could ask them to leave, and you can also ask them, just like any other solicitor, don't come back. Do you have a no soliciting sign?
We do. I have a no soliciting. We have a no soliciting sign at the front of the neighborhood, and then I put one on my doorbell, under my door. I ordered a cute little gold sign from Amazon, put it under my doorbell because of the Pine Straw Boys. But what the Pine Straw Boys do is they'll ring the doorbell and then they go all the way back down the steps. It's like 10 steps, and they stand out away from the door. So they don't want to scare you, big old men, all in your door. But I'll talk to them I'll say, can I help you? And they'll say whatever. And I said, there's no soliciting. If I wanted pine straw, I would go buy some. Or, whatever they're selling or trying to sign you up for. These people are all in. And I'm like, okay, I know the door's glass, but that's not an invitation to look inside the house, is it?
No. No.
No.
Okay.
No
All
way.
right. Just checking.
No.
So how did it end? How long did they stay?
They stayed out there for like 3 minutes. And me and Ashley just watching them on the camera, like, if they don't put that watchtower on this door and get the heck away from here, I know something. And then they put it on the door, and my son opened the door once he ordered his DoorDash, his daily DoorDash. And he goes, Mom, Jesus laying down here on the ground. So I guess it had fallen, and it was just Jesus' face.
Oh my
Not Jesus laying on the ground.
Lord.
Yes.
Okay, Joy said, oh no, why they need to be looking in though? That sounds stalkerish.
Yeah.
You should have
Sounds
cussed them
creepy.
out and tell them God loves them.
Jehovah loves it.
Jehovah loves. And Lenore said, yes, I put film over my door to avoid that. They bang on my door. I don't answer it. Meredith says, I have the sign posted and they still ignore it. I had to tell one that reading is fundamental.
Ooh.
And yeah, the
Listen.
sign is by the doorbell on purpose. So when you go to reach, you'll go, oh. But no, they just ring it anyway. Or the ones that want to say they didn't see it, they'll knock. And then I'll come on the thing.
Well,
there's no solicitation. Oh, I didn't see it.
Listen, they can do like my cousin did. I remember saying this a while back. They just kept coming, and she's like this big. Matter of fact, I'm gonna tell you, she pictured in mind of a dark-skinned Medea. right?
Mm.
Yes, just imagine a dark skinned Medea, height, big, and everything. And she got tired of them coming to the door and they wouldn't like stop. So one Saturday they came to the door. She came in her birthday suit. Can you imagine
Hello.
Medea in her
Hello.
birthday suit?
Yes,
Oh
Taylor.
no.
They
Oh my
never
God.
came to her house again.
That is not how I was thinking this was gonna go.
Oh God.
Oh my gosh.
So
That's
that's
crazy.
something that works, people.
Oh,
I
there you
won't be
go.
doing that
Right.
because the camera can see in the house a little bit in the house too, like right inside the door. So that would be interesting um, for the people down to Divot.
Hilarious.
Joy
Okay, I
said
want to
they
make
came to our gate here and knocked. To shut them up, I stepped out to say hi. They said they wanted me to know God loves me. I said thanks, and God loves you too. They were not expecting that. Their mouths were open as I walked off.
oh my. They
Y'all,
need
the
to
other
I
be
thing with them, they
persistent
used to
too.
leave letters during COVID. They didn't knock. They would just write a handwritten letter and leave it.
mhm.
Oh.
And the house at that time was in my husband's name. And so this shouldn't be funny, but y'all are free to laugh. He had passed away already. And they would
Okay.
leave these letters to him about how his life is going and just all these things. And I'm like, what life? Y'all didn't even do your homework.
Right, right, exactly.
What?
I should have
That's
gone to the
crazy.
door and told them, hey, William is gone. Y'all can stop looking for him. He already did with Jehovah. That's what I
Right.
should have done. That probably would have made him not come no more.
Oh my gosh. For real.
That's
That's
crazy.
wow.
I
Yeah.
saw a sign before it said something about no soliciting. If you knock on my door or leave any something, you will be charged or something like that. It was like a funny sign, but when people read it, they be like, and then they walk away and leave. But I can't believe they're still witnessing. Like I can't believe that they're still actually going to people's doors. Like I mean, this day and time,
They
people
still
with
were,
their
even
they
all through
still do.
COVID, they would come and leave them handwritten letters. Don't stress about life's complications. I was like, he is at peace.
Right. Right.
Y'all need to leave me alone though. But yeah, this was the first time they knocked or rang the doorbell in a long time. And I mean, it
Yeah.
was two ladies. I took a screenshot. They were there so long.
Wow.
Well, they was there because your house is so big, so they figured you was one part, the wing of your house, and that's why they waited for you to come to the door.
No,
Exactly.
they was being nosy. They
They
was
was
They were
like,
being
oh,
really
nosy.
look
That's
at the
being
it.
nosy.
piano. Oh, look, it's pictures on the wall. I mean, they could see if I had been in the kitchen naked, they'd have seen me. And that's why I
Oh,
was like, I could have been in my
Ah,
house naked. Y'all
yeah.
just look, I could have been in my
yeah.
house having sex on the floor. I could have been smoking crack in the foyer. It's my house.
Yeah.
Oh my
That's
God.
just
Okay, Joy said, growing up, they knew our house was the one with the Methodist minister lives in. They used to wait
mm.
until Daddy was not home to knock on their gate. One day, Daddy saw them in his rearview mirror and reversed all the way back to our gate, and he handled them
Oh,
proper. That's smart. I
oh,
like that.
yes.
I
Wow.
like that. I like that.
I mean,
Mm-mm.
since COVID,
All
they
right.
do stuff different, but still, if somebody tells you they don't want you to come by, just stop.
Yeah.
I mean, I where I live, I've lived here almost 3 years, and I ain't never heard a knock, never know nothing.
Well, you
Ain't
on the
seen
naughty girl list.
no, but they don't know that because they don't do their homework.
Oh, okay.
So,
Right.
but
That
I've
is.
never seen them in the complex. Period. I've never seen any religious entity, not Mormons, no nothing. I've never seen any of them in this complex.
Me neither. I've been here 10 years, so
Girl, we got a neighbor.
Joycey.
We have a neighborhood Facebook for my neighborhood. So when they
mhm.
start coming, you should see. They were like, "They're here. The doors is closed. Kids coming
Yes, because if the kids outside, you're done because they gonna tell her, oh, mama in there.
out."
Yeah.
Are
exactly.
y'all the people that she be complaining about?
So focus. Do you think as long as we stay in an apartment and we don't move into a house, we don't have to deal with this?
No, I think they probably. I don't know. I don't know what it is. I mean, where I live, it's like over 600 apartments, so I can imagine them going to every one of them.
Mm.
Because it would take a long time. So I'm not sure. I don't know.
But that'll be easier than getting in your car,
Yeah.
driving 500 feet from my house to my neighbor's
Yeah,
house
true.
in heels and dresses.
Yeah, I don't know.
I don't get mad at them. I even read the Watchtower because, hey, why not? But it was the part where they were just all up in my house looking.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that
You
was
know,
nosy.
yeah.
That was an invasion of
disrespectful. Yeah,
privacy.
yeah.
And she
Yeah,
looked, and then they said something I couldn't hear, and then she looked some more. I'm like, I'm obligated to come to my door.
right, exactly.
Yeah.
Why are you looking for
Yeah.
me?
I would have came to the door and been like, ah!
Or
I
at
would have
least
turned
did
it
it
because
over
I
the
have a Ring
screen.
camera, and I would have turned my Ring camera on, like to speak, because you can speak to them, and I would have played like "Get away from my door, you filthy animal." Like I would have did something like that, like like Home Alone, or
Yeah, I
I
do
would have
that. I
played
do that
like,
with like the people that come to my door with a notepad or a clipboard. I don't know what you
mm-hmm,
want, but I ain't buying it. I want you to do my
yeah,
roof. I'm not doing a survey. So I do play with those people in the Pine Straw Boys, but the Jehovah's Witnesses, I just watch them because I don't need Jehovah to be like, now you ain't have to do that.
What about that time the girl was walking, like you was in your office? What was she doing?
What was she?
It wasn't a door there.
I
I
don't
can't
remember what
remember.
she was doing, but she had a clipboard because that's the other thing. If I'm in my office, you can see me as you walk up to my door. And this time of year,
Yeah.
I have my office door open because it's my house.
right,
And my door is, I don't know, a football field from the street. So you can't see me driving past. But if you
mm-hmm,
come to my
Right.
door, you'll see me. And this girl just comes walking up, starts talking to me. I'm in my house. I don't remember what she wanted, but it didn't go well.
Yeah.
Because the
It seemed like she
DoorDashers,
was a
even
politician or something.
something
She
like
was
that,
doing, yeah,
something.
something, yeah,
But
political.
when the DoorDashers come, they have to take a picture of the food. So they just speak and put the food down on the food table or on the ground like that. That's another thing. If I have a table by this doorbell,
right,
why are you putting my chicken wings on the floor, on the ground where people walk? The table,
Yeah.
exactly,
nobody has a table by their front door for anything but deliveries.
Right.
exactly,
We're not going to
yeah,
sit out there and eat. We're not going to make a
Exactly.
play
right,
games on the table. It's for food. So
mm-hmm,
anyway, they'll put the food there and take a picture of it and walk away and speak, so they know how to act, but the
yeah,
Jehovah's people don't know how to act.
yeah,
Yeah, I'm in my house and working. George said I would
right.
make my doorbell to be a dog barking. I have done that before. In my backyard, it says, "You are being recorded." But only person back there is my lawn man. And
Okay.
he's like, "I know."
I love it. I love it.
That's hilarious. That's
I
hilarious.
know. Hey,
Oh
Joy,
my
I have
God.
my Jamaica shirt on. Let me show you my shirt.
Pop, 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 pop.
Hey,
Wagwan,
No
wagwan.
problem.
Jamaica, man, Jamaica. Okay, let's talk about Fantasia, the NAACP
Yeah.
Awards. Come on, let's talk about it.
Woo! Did y'all watch the
Yes.
NAACP awards?
No.
Yes.
Yeah,
So
it
she
was
didn't have a
good.
speech.
No, it was so good. Yeah, she didn't have a speech, but I mean, I cried twice. Oh goodness, TikTok made me cry like every day. But I watched it last night and I cried, and then I watched it again this morning on TikTok. Cried. She didn't have a speech, but she won. Was it Best Supporting Actress? Was that what it
Best
was?
actress in a leading role?
Yeah, I think Best Actress in a Leading Role. Yeah, for Color Purple. Um, let's first give it up for her stylist, honey, because he has not
Yes.
missed in the last
Yes. He has
years,
not
honey.
been
He
missing.
has not
Her
missed,
stylist and Miss
okay?
Oprah stylist, they have worked overtime this Color Purple
Woo.
season with them purples
Yes,
and them dresses and those gowns.
yes.
Listen, ever since she became what is she, Zeta Phi Beta Sigma Gamma Rho, Sigma Gamma
Sigma
Rho,
Gamma Rho.
he has not missed, honey.
It's
Okay.
true. That's a
Woo.
good point.
Yeah, he hasn't. You can tell it switched then. But anyway, her speech was so moving. I love that she talked about her mom, she talked about her grandma, um, and she talked about she didn't have a speech, she didn't expect to win. But it was just phenomenal. That's all I got to say.
Yes.
It was phenomenal. And I love this for her. I love this part for her because of what she's been through with her own stuff the first half. You know what I mean? It's almost like she's finally where she's supposed to be.
We watched
Like
her
from,
grow up. When I was
yeah.
watching her last night, I said, we have watched this girl grow up from American Idol, you know,
Yeah.
what is she, High Point, North Carolina, or wherever
High
she's
Point,
from.
North
High
Carolina.
point.
And,
Mhm.
she
If
had
you ever
her
been to
little
High
pixie
Point, you
rap.
will see, honey. I
Yeah.
can spot them out from a crowd. I'd be like, "You from High Point, ain't you? How you know?"
That's what I was trying not to say, but since you said it, since you're North Carolina, okay.
High Point is the next street over. It's 15 minutes up the highway.
Right. So she had
I
that,
mean, the next
High
city
Point,
over.
North Carolina vibe when she was on
Yeah.
American Idol. And now to see her, you wouldn't know how old she is. I have no idea how old she is, where she's from. She's
Think she's
just every
40.
woman.
Yeah.
And she's so in touch with her emotions. That's what I like about her. She
Mhm.
doesn't have an air. She doesn't have, you can see Oprah transform. Even when she was speaking last night, you could see when she turned into Oprah in the middle of her speech, and started. But if Oprah's in Georgia, she'll turn into Oprah. She morphs,
Yeah.
and she has a filter, and she's super professional. Fantasia is just authentic.
Mhm.
Yeah.
I've never met her. I would love to, sit
Mhm.
down and just kiki with her because she's so real.
Yeah.
But it's
So relatable.
it's
Yes.
yeah, and it's polished. She's not
Mhm.
like ghetto anymore.
Anymore.
But she's real, and her
Yeah.
emotions
Yeah.
bubble up. She's gonna cry. Her lip gonna quiver.
Mhm.
All of that.
Yeah. I think it has a lot to do with her husband. I think it has a lot to do with her husband.
But can we talk about what the hell he had on last night at the Image Awards? Why was he dressed like he was gonna rob the 7-Eleven, y'all, after the show was over? This man had on.
I didn't see it.
I'm about to
I'm gonna have to
imitate
look
him
for
for
it.
y'all. Nope,
Uh-oh. Here we go.
I'm gonna give you a
Here we
live
go.
look. Let me find it. Hold on.
While you doing that, I gotta try to look it up.
Yeah, please do, so you can holler when I find this thing. Okay. This
Okay,
is
so
Fantasia's husband.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
This is what he had on his head. It wasn't an all-star hat, but this is what he had on his head at the NAACP Image Awards, a black Scully.
What?
All he had to do was go, "Give me all your money."
That's funny. Oh my God.
Why?
I'm trying to pull it up
Why
too.
did he wear that? Any hat, first of all. But
Right,
a
right.
Scully to a formal, she has on a gown, sir, with a big bow in the back. So when she was getting dressed, what made you say, "I'm gonna wear this Scully"? You won't find no
Yeah,
pictures of
like
him,
what?
probably.
I know, I can't find it.
He was dressed in all black like the Omen. Do you know me?
Wow. And he's so handsome.
He
Like, he's
is, but he
so
looked so
handsome.
basic last night. He did. He really did.
But do
Wow.
you
And the
think
other,
he looks basic to make sure that no one paid attention to him and everybody paid
no,
attention to him?
I
No,
paid
because
attention
he's
to him because
always
he looked
dressed
like
up.
a bank robber. He looked no,
Yeah, he's
he's
always
not.
dressed.
He's very handsome, very well put
Yeah.
together. The stylist must have just said, "You didn't pay me for everybody. I'm just doing her." Or maybe he forgot. Baby, the Image Awards. Oh shoot. Okay, let's just go. I don't want you to be late. I don't know. It looked like he was watching football, and then
Oh
she
gosh.
reminded him it was time to go.
Wow.
The other hat thing I
What?
noticed when they were doing New Edition.
Mm-hmm.
Now my head is crooked. New Edition's wives were with them. Each of them are married or have a woman. And Ronnie wears, I forgot the name of the guy who makes the hats with the red under bottom, but they're like $500 each.
Ain't his name Keith?
Keith, yeah.
Keith something. Go ahead.
Keith, let's just call him Keith. Keith
Yeah.
hat. So his hats, they kind of curve up on the end.
Mm-hmm.
They're $500 for some reason. I don't have one, but I know
they're nice though. They real nice. Yeah.
And so because they're $500, there are a bunch of knockoffs that are flat like D Nice's hats, but they have the red underneath. So Ronnie had on one of the authentic hats, and somebody's wife that was sitting beside him had on a fake, and they were sitting right by each other.
Oh boy.
Oh
boy.
Oh, that's so funny how your camera zoomed in on that part.
I know, that's wow.
Right in on the shit
was the music playing.
Like, sis, when you saw Ronnie with the hat, you should have took your hat off.
Yeah.
Yeah.
For real.
Dang. She probably got an
Wow. Okay, Meredith said she did Fantasia did a Just Girls conference with us. Awesome words of wisdom for our young ladies. That's dope.
Nice.
That's amazing.
Nice. Wow.
Did you post about it, Meredith, girl? I would be
Meredith
all up
don't
in
post nothing but scriptures and positive affirmations.
That's cool.
I would have loved it.
Yeah, but if you have footage, put it in a group so we can see it.
Yeah, seriously.
Yeah.
Speaking of more people at the NAACP Awards, did you guys see when Method Man was on stage with the guy from the African guy that won last night. His mom flew from Africa.
Idris.
No.
Denson Idris.
Yeah, Denzel. Yeah, the guy from
Snowfall.
Yeah, Snowfall. Yeah, did y'all see them on stage? Oh,
See
it was
I
so
Method Man?
did.
good.
And
Huh?
I didn't see Method Man.
You didn't? Well,
No.
they were on stage last night, and they said the guy from Snowfall, he said, I'm so glad they have both of us hosting. He said so we can clear up the rumor. And Method Man said, what rumor? He was just like, who's the sexiest? He was like, and then the guy from Snowfall was like, not that I'd be reading, but they've called me a snack. Like, in the crowd was like, woo! So, and then Method Man was like, I've heard Zaddy. Like, you know, like, and he did it like how Method Man is, like, and then the whole crowd was like, whoa. He was like, man, never mind. but it was funny. And then in between they did that, and he was Method Man was like, hey, look, there go Idris. Hey, Idris. Like, it was just like why are y'all two up here? But that was funny. I don't know if y'all saw the Usher received I don't remember which award it was.
The Chairman's Award, was it called?
Maybe. I don't remember which one it was, but his speech was good as well. I think overall it was good. If y'all didn't see it, you can rewatch it. But
it was good. Queen Latifah hosted.
Yeah, Queen Latifah.
She had on some interesting garments.
She did. I said, who dressed her?
One of them was purple and was giving Barney Goes to Prom.
I'm like, yo,
she's not that big. She's big, but not that big. And this thing was huge.
I was like, who dressed her? But it reminds me of when Lonnie Love and them had that show, and they used to dress her always from Ashley Stewart. And there's nothing wrong with Ashley Stewart. I have on her jeans right now because she makes talls and she makes great jeans. The thighs wears out if you have thunder thighs. But they have nice clothes, but the way they used to dress Lonnie Love is like, no ma'am. No ma'am. Yeah. Go to Eloquy. Very nice clothes as well for bigger girls. You can't get everything from Ashley Stewart. But if y'all want to sponsor us, we'll wear it.
We'll wear it.
Yeah, we will.
I don't know if I can fit it anymore, thank God, but
I tried. Well, the smallest size is a 12. I don't know.
Okay, I could work that out.
Oh, okay. But yeah.
Okay, Meredith.
Yeah, I was just gonna say you need a belt.
Okay. Comment. Meredith said Usher received the President's Award.
Oh.
And
we was wrong.
Then she said she loved the speech we was talking earlier. But New Day said when Jet said when the camera zoomed in, she said she heard the song In the Eyes of an Angel from the Hungry Kids commercial.
You ain't gonna sponsor me for 33 cents a day, were you, New Day? For 33 cents a day, you can help this hungry lawyer.
That's hilarious. Oh my gosh.
Jehovah's Witnesses gonna be leaving tissues outside and they're watching and see you need some tissue.
That's why we love our Bonnet sisters. Y'all crazy as we are.
Right.
Exactly. Oh my gosh. That is so funny.
That's
okay, hilarious. Let me go on my page.
Before we move off Usher, so I watched a blog or a podcast that his former wife, Tamika Raymond, was on. And they were rehashing how people beat her down, said she looked like a man and she was ugly and how did she get him? And I'm looking at this new wife and I'm like, we're not going to say nothing?
Child,
we're not going to say nothing?
Like,
we're not going to say nothing?
She looked more masculine than Usher.
Hello?
She looks like a man with a wig on. A bad wig.
Yeah.
Nobody's saying anything.
Yeah. She remind me of Ghost. What's his real name? His government name? Y'all know Ghost from Power? The show Power? Ghost?
Omari?
Oh yeah, Omari Hedrick's wife. Have y'all seen him? They remind me of each other, right? They remind me of each other. Yeah, they got real strong faces.
I don't understand why
real strong.
we would tear the sister down.
Yeah.
And Tamika has a lot of non-redeeming qualities. I get that. But we didn't know her at the time. But this lady is basic. I mean, no amount of money seems to be dressing her up. Even on her wedding day, she looked like a man in a wedding dress.
Yeah.
And so, do we have to question his taste in women at
He's
this
been
point?
doing that already for years.
I don't know if we have to question his taste. I really feel like now that all of these allegations has came out, Usher is really trying to find himself, being that he was groomed allegedly for entertainment purposes. Um, I I just feel like, because I feel like everybody has a type, but he's proven that he doesn't.
Or he
Um,
does. He likes women that
or
look
he
like
does.
hard-faced men.
Well, yeah, true. Oh,
Older
yeah,
women that look like hard-faced men.
Older. Yeah,
yeah.
Although
he's
this lady is
definitely
5 years younger than him, but you couldn't tell. Yeah, she's
I would have
5 years younger
definitely
than him.
never got
And I
that.
think he might be 40, 41. So she
Wow.
in her 30s looking like she's been on a chain gang.
For a
Golly.
long ass time.
Ooh. Yeah.
somebody said, well, Cat
I
Wing
don't know.
did say that those folks are all have the same type wife, strong in the face.
He did say that.
Listen,
Yeah, he did say
Yeah.
that. He did.
Yeah.
she's strong in the face. She is the winner.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Gosh, that's just horrible. But to speak about what you said, Donna, I watched something today, and they were talking about us in our community. We will tear each other down before we lift each other up, which is sad. But
Yeah.
it's been happening for generations. I feel like, not that some people don't know, but that's just what they do. You know what I
Yeah,
mean? Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah. Sad.
It's just interesting how the Black community is totally quiet and this woman is not attractive at all.
Right. Yeah.
And the last thing
Well,
on,
did y'all see? Go ahead.
I was just going to throw this in. Kiki was there also, and she was seated
Yes.
across the aisle from Usher.
Mhm.
And when he won one of those awards, he went over and hugged her.
Oh,
So that was cute.
yeah.
Aw.
And then I love Kyla Pratt was interviewing people. And did you see Kyla Pratt and Halle Bailey? Like,
Yes.
that was like schoolgirl. She was like,
Fangirling.
oh my God. They hug. Oh my
Oh.
gosh, it was the best. If you didn't need to see it, you need to see it. It was the best ever. So yeah. But
Okay, did y'all see where it was a radio personality said that Kelly Rowland was ugly?
Yes.
Oh my goodness, did y'all not? Okay. So
I didn't see it.
backstory, she had made comments about Kelly Rowland. You know, after the movie came out, you know, the one with Tyler Perry's movie,
mhm.
Kelly was in. And so, and instead of Kelly saying anything, there's a picture of this radio host. She is in a yellow bathing suit.
Yes.
And then Kelly gets the same bathing suit and just poses, and they do a
Mhm.
side by side.
And
Oh,
ate her.
ate her
She
up without
ate
saying
her
a word.
down. Yes, I did see that. I saw that. Yes.
I mean, Kelly got the suit. Kelly went on a yacht somewhere. Kelly went into the
Yes.
ocean and gave us body. All
Yes.
to shut this
Yes.
lady down.
Yeah. Yes.
I was like, why would you
Yeah.
do that?
Oh
Why
my
would you do that?
God.
Ate her
Why
up.
would you do that? Like what? They
She
ate
probably
her. They
wanted
were eating her
attention.
up in the comments.
And they
Yeah.
should have been.
Yeah, they
Right.
should have. Yeah.
Because why are you gonna take your platform and down another sister?
Especially a
Promote this.
beautiful one. And call her ugly.
Right.
Yes. And
Exactly.
everybody was saying she had a voice. Well, they say when you have a voice for radio, that means you don't need to be seen.
Yeah. What? No, a face for
A
radio.
face
Right?
for radio. That's
Yeah,
what you
face
say
for
about
radio.
And
Wendy
that
all
face
the
for
time.
radio.
Yeah.
Yes. So I didn't feel that bad for her.
Nope.
Normally
No.
I'll be like, dang, they ate her up and I feel bad. But this one I didn't feel bad because
Because she
No.
had a
there was
face
no,
and a body. She had a body for radio too. Talking
yeah,
about
Yeah.
Kelly
right.
Rowland. Girl, Kelly is snatched to the gods.
Exactly.
Oh, dang. Like what?
I don't even
So
understand
yeah.
why. Yeah. Why would she even come for her? Like.
In fact, I'd be looking at Kelly's husband like, why are you with him?
Yeah. Exactly. Me too.
You could be
And
with
you
Method
know,
Man. Even though he's married, but you know
I
what
was
I'm
about to
saying.
say, wait, he had a wife.
Daddy.
Right. Exactly. That is too funny.
Ah.
Oh my God.
Okay. But check this out. What in the world is Mike Tyson doing?
Y'all.
Is he really trying to fight again, guys?
Have y'all not seen his videos?
No. Oh, well, yeah, I've seen some of them. He can still fight.
You listen. Once y'all get off this live, if you're on TikTok, type in Mike Tyson training. Y'all, I'm scared to watch the videos. That's how good he is.
But here's the thing. He's not fighting a boxer, a real boxer. He's fighting an influencer
Mhm.
who tries to box. So I really think we need to go ahead and measure this man for a casket.
Yeah. Yeah.
Mhm. You
Yeah.
need to write him up one of them wheels. You need to contact him because I'm telling you, the video I saw today, And he was like, "Ooh, ooh, 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 you still want to fight me?" And he said it so clear. I was like, "Wait, what?" But I'm telling y'all, like, y'all are gonna be very impressed. This is like Mike before, what was that girl name? She's not relevant
Robin
no more.
Givens.
Robin
Robin.
Givens, yes. This is that Mike Tyson, y'all. I promise you.
But do you think it is for for him to be relatable now, for to get money for the new
It's money.
population, the new people to know who he is?
I think he's still
Because
relatable,
really,
but I think it's for the money.
It's for the money.
Yeah,
It's
it's for the money.
definitely for the money. I mean, he's
Hmm.
still relatable. There's only one Mike Tyson, even if they don't know anything about his, you know, his boxing style. They know he bit somebody's ear off, and they know it ain't
He
nothing
been in
but
the
one punch.
Hangover, right?
And they
Yeah.
know if you
Right.
miss the first 2 seconds of a fight party, you missed the fight,
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
I'm
I
telling you,
remember
and
those days. If you're
he's
going
a
to
man of a seasoned age. I think. What is he like? Is he
50 something,
53? 53, I think he is. So for him to, and when I say seasoned age, not for anybody, don't take offense. 53 is not old. That's not what I'm saying. But for him to be
to be out
training
here
in
boxing,
boxing the way he
right?
is, oh
Yeah,
yeah, yeah.
yeah. I mean, it happens, in my line of work, one of my clients dunked at 63 for free for a
Really?
documentary.
wow.
Yeah. Julius Serving
Oh,
dunked on the video for the doctor, which won an
oh,
Emmy. So it was
okay.
worth it, but we didn't make no money from it. There was no money involved.
Yeah.
But people come to people who are past their prime all the
Mm,
time with
Mm-hmm.
money offers, and they almost always take them, you
Mm-hmm.
know.
Exactly.
And even people that aren't up in age, like Adele is trying to do this Vegas thing, and for whatever reason she can't do it, and she keep taking the people's money. J Lo was trying to go on tour, nobody wanted the tickets, she had to cancel the
Yeah.
shows. Like people that are past their prime get offers, and then they do it, and it's
Mm-hmm.
not always a good idea.
right.
Right.
She said they know
Definitely.
that he pronounces soda as
Oh,
soda.
it's soda.
They do know that. They have those memes. Yeah.
Yeah.
Hilarious.
So
Yeah,
that's a
that's
question. So
crazy,
Okay.
if you were 90, Sheila, and somebody said we need you to host the Sheila C. Hill show tonight, would you do it?
it
If they
would.
said $1 million,
Yes,
Mm-hmm.
I
And
sure will, sweetie.
right?
right.
I can
Sheila
go to court
C.
tomorrow for $10 million. I don't need to know what the
Okay.
case file say. I don't need to know nothing. I'll be in there losing, just long as my money clears.
Exactly.
And
Exactly.
I do
I
not go
know
to
that's
court for the
right.
record at all anymore.
About the
If somebody
money.
called me
About
and
the
said, for
money.
$10 million, I need you to represent me at 9 o'clock in the morning, I'm going to bed. I got to go to bed, y'all. I got to be up so I can get to court.
Right.
I know that's
The
right.
account ending in 1728, please.
Oh my goodness. Listen, I know we don't talk about it much, but you did a really good recap. I know you wasn't feeling your best the other day when you did the live, when you was talking about the results. So thanks for that because listen, you be putting us on because I don't be knowing half that stuff because I don't have no TV or no internet as so folks say. But
Exactly.
The Fonnie Willis, the Georgia election subversion trial. Yeah,
yeah,
Yeah.
thank you. I had so many people texting me first of all early in the morning because the judge released the thing at 8:45, and I was
Okay.
sick, so I was not up. I wasn't even hardly breathing, and my phone blew
so
up.
it's
What does
bad.
this say? And I was like, I'm gonna just go live later. Just give me a minute. So thank you because I can breathe today. I just have a little drip, but I was struggling
Mm,
to talk that day.
yeah.
But you did good. That was good. That's
Thank
really
you.
informative to
Hmm.
see it from a lawyer's perspective and to break it down for us. So I thank you for your service, man. We're gonna get you
Yes,
in the
we
Well,
award
appreciate
after round.
look, we
you're welcome.
appreciate that, ma'am.
We
Yeah,
appreciate your
well,
sacrifice.
it made
Yes,
um
my
yes,
phone stop ringing. That's for sure. With questions about it.
oh, I
good,
bet.
good.
I was gonna say, and speaking of trials, are y'all following the YSL trial? Anybody?
No,
And that's funny
no,
too.
I don't know what
I
that is.
watched a couple of days of it when they played the whole video of lifestyle or whatever, and they're all in the courtroom bobbing their heads to this stupid song. I was like, I can't do this.
Donna, I sent you a clip from last week in court. Like this guy, oh my gosh, like
Okay.
I can't talk to y'all about it because y'all don't watch it, but just know it's a train wreck. Do you hear me?
I just
Okay.
wish they would just say, yes, we sell drugs. Yes, we're a gang. What? And
Right. And then
What
and
else
then
they gonna
I
do?
don't know if you know the DA, what's her name? Love?
I don't know them people. I don't go to court.
Okay, great. I was gonna say, if anybody know her, can y'all tell her she getting on my nerves?
Just that. That's it.
Not just mine. She getting on the judge nerves too. I don't know if you know the judge, but can you tell him
Who has it? Who is it? Is it Glanville? Who is it?
He a bald head black man. I don't know. He don't play.
Yeah, no, he don't play.
I like him. I like him. I was like, ooh,
you like him when you're not the lawyer in front of him, but he used to strike fear in my heart, deep in my heart.
Listen.
Oh wow.
I know we're not talking about this, but he told him and DA Love this week that just passed, they was going back and forth because he had struck a motion and she didn't want to accept it. And he said, I done told you that this is what it is. He was like, and you don't want to believe it. And I was like, ooh. I was like, she not listening. I was like, ooh, get her. Anyway, but yeah. So y'all gotta watch at least some of them. But go ahead. Next subject.
Fulton County Courthouse is popping. It's all kind of stuff going on. Y'all have to remember now, I told y'all when all the defendants in the Georgia trial were going down there to plead, and I thought they were going to have to go to the courthouse, and I was telling y'all about the people, right? This is still the same place.
Right.
I don't care who he is. You just have to wait.
So when Fonnie got on the stand and she was neck rolling and popping, Fulton County, ladies and gentlemen.
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
Crazy.
Okay. Over on my page, Jennifer said that she thinks the fight is more of a fundraiser's charity event like it was back in 2020.
Oh.
Okay, so let's talk about Deion Sanders' daughter. Anybody heard anything about her lately?
She's pregnant. She's pregnant. Who's she pregnant by?
All the people, I don't know where they live, but out of all the people that walking around with sperm.
I was just about to say she needed to get rid of that sperm real fast. Her body shouldn't have even accepted it. It should have been no entry from the back. Just Jacqueese.
Exactly. And
of all the people you could have gave
the previous baby mama last month on in February going back and forth on these people on Beyonce's internet. Oh my gosh. And then Deion Sanders was on the Today Show, and they gave him, he was FaceTiming his daughter because they gave him a onesie with the Today logo on it or whatever. And like, he was just like, oh, they got me with this one. Like, he was like, oh, I'm not ready to be a grandpa. And so the daughter laughingly and say, this is his daughter, Deandra. I don't know how you pronounce it. But his oldest daughter, not the youngest. But she was just like, oh yeah, I was hoping that we could get a diaper deal. Deion looked straight at her in the camera and he was like, you better tell that little engine that could, he better keep working.
Ooh. I know that's right,
girl. Daddy. I was like, drop.
Well, you know what? Really, tell us how you really feel.
Because they was home, and then he went on to the Today Show, and I was like, oh.
Not the little engine that could.
Not the little engine that could.
And I'm sorry, I'm trying to come up with a Jacquees song in my head, and I cannot.
No, you ain't gonna come up with one.
No.
And the one that you Google, that's the only one you know.
And I can't think of it. And I'm sorry, how is he gonna take care of a child?
Exactly. What is
another child? Because doesn't he already have?
Yes, he does. Yes, right. And I'm just sitting here like, how did he pull her? These are the questions that need answers. Not to say that he's ugly or anything or whatever. How did he pull her?
Right. These are the people that need to write books. Usher's wife and Jacquees.
Baby mama.
I mean, on current baby mama.
Second baby mama.
They need to write books. Oh my
gosh.
And Sierra, because we need balance. We need Sierra to write a book. Please, Sierra.
Child, listen.
Yeah.
And then speaking of Sierra, they talking about Sierra disrespecting Russell Wilson because what she had on, what awards was that?
What her whole ass was out?
It was duct tape. Yeah, her dress looked like it was duct tape. But the tan color duct tape, you get from like General Dollar, not the good duct tape. Y'all know the tan.
I don't think I've ever bought duct tape from General Dollar.
Yes, I've seen the General Dollar tape.
Is it Dollar General? That's what I said.
And when you move it, and when you open the tan duct tape from the General Dollar. It has a smell to it.
Yes, it smell like vinegar.
It
Yes.
it stank,
That's
whatever it
what her
is.
dress looked
Hey
like.
Google, where is General Dollar? Where is General Dollar?
It's one coming to your neighborhood. You best believe it. They found
Okay,
that
real soon.
any little piece of land, the General Dollar is gonna be popping up in your
Is
I
it gonna
thought
neighborhood.
it
be
was
beside the
Dollar
Dollar General?
General.
They cousins. That's the same thing. It's the same thing. What are you talking about?
They owned by the same people.
What are we?
Yes.
Okay.
My grandma called it the General Dollar. So
Okay.
it is the General Dollar.
Okay.
Y'all
My
trying to
great
act
grandmama
bougie.
used to call an ambulance a meat wagon, but that don't make it a meat wagon.
Listen.
Oh my.
Meat wagon.
I've heard that before too, a meat wagon.
Mhm.
Yeah.
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 That's just
Y'all are
country.
funny.
Yeah.
Hilarious.
But yes, child. That's what they were saying. But I don't agree with that. I think she just has a body, and what she chose to wear, it showed off of her assets.
My thing is, if someone's spouse or baby daddy or person that they sleep with is okay with the way they walk out the door, then so am I. I would not
Right.
Yeah.
be out naked by my man or without my man if I had a man. But
Right.
there are men that want that of their woman. They want to show her off.
Yeah.
I definitely don't
Exactly.
think because you've had children you can't do certain things.
Right.
Exactly. I was like, the internet is wow. It's a wild place.
Like,
Yeah.
listen, my cousin gave me this dress. It was really cute. And I put it on and I was like, oh, I'm gonna wear this. And I was walking out, just sort of testing my husband. He was like, what, where you going with that? Oh, no. Back it on up.
Not with that wagon you dragging.
Hey, babe, he won't having that. Oh no. I was like, okay, all right. And then he was like, all right, look. And then he made sure he put it somewhere he would see it. Oh, double back.
I'm fixing so I can tell if it be messed with.
Right.
Yeah.
Like Mister. Oh my god. I'm gonna fix it so I can see if it's been tight.
Hilarious.
That's
hilarious.
hilarious. Wow.
All right, we got one more topic to talk about before we leave on tonight. Santa Blair, R.I.P. Popular Black Santa passed away, age 65 years old.
Yeah.
Our respects to his family.
I know, so sad.
Yeah,
So sad.
Santa Blair.
Santa Blair.
Yeah, Santa Blair. You know the Black Santa with the full beard and
I don't,
like
but
he
I'll
blew
find
up.
out in a minute.
Oh, he blew up what, like a few years ago?
Yeah.
I think it was like a few years ago, and he was doing tours and different things like that. But yeah, he was at the young, tender age of 65. Just sad. I know.
People dying that ain't never died before.
That's right. That's right. Look, that's a good business to be in. Those customers don't complain, honey.
That's true.
That's why Phaedra
He
got that.
actually looks good.
Don't he? Girl,
He's
yeah, that's
handsome.
why we like Santa Blair, honey. Okay. New Day says Cece earned that body. That last baby gave it to her, so she's gonna show it off. Exactly.
Yeah, because usually they come and destroy your body.
Yeah.
Well, this last one did a number. She's had to work. This last
Right.
baby, I think she
Okay.
done. I think they done. And if he
Yeah,
not
I
done,
think so
she
too.
done.
Yeah.
Because
Yeah, she got to be getting long in the tooth. She got to be in her 30s to be running around. What, she's 4 children she got to run after now? Or 3?
Yeah. 4.
That's a lot of children
Yeah.
to be in your 30s.
Yeah. Is she in her 30s? Oh, yeah. She probably in her 30s. Yeah.
Maybe she's in her 40s, actually.
Who in the 30s?
I don't
Sierra.
think she's in her 40s.
She should be. I don't know where she. I don't know how old she is.
Let me
I
see.
don't know.
Let me find out.
I can't even gauge no more. Well,
She's
what's the
38.
thing?
Oh, okay.
Not that in the tooth. Not that long in the tooth. What?
What?
I said somebody was getting long in the tooth.
Oh, you say the funniest stuff. I'm like, you could tell you was partially raised by your grandma.
My great grandma.
Your great grandma, that
Yeah, Mama Lily.
drinking coffee at 3 and watching the stories. Some
Yep.
of the stuff you come up with, I'm like, where did she get this from?
Mama Lily.
Mama
Right.
Lily.
Oh my
Mama
gosh,
Lily.
it's hilarious. It's
Mama Lily
hilarious.
said General Dollar, trust me.
She
Girl,
probably
I
was.
was in confusion. Like, what is General?
I don't know why you confused, because I'm pretty sure your mama said General Dollar.
No, my mama don't. Maybe my daddy, because he was
There
like,
you go.
bitch, you up and all. Go and get me that.
Yeah.
I had to take him somewhere last night, y'all. I had to go take him. He wanted some, yeah, give me some of that rice and stuff with the vegetables in it.
Oh,
Um,
hibachi?
with the shrimp.
Oh, he wanted
Shrimp fried
shrimp fried
rice.
rice.
Oh, shrimp fried rice.
Shrimp fried rice, yeah. But listen, one day I got it some, and then he didn't have enough of soy sauce. Y'all, guess what he put on there?
Hot
Not, I
sauce.
bet not which. How do you say it?
Wash your sister sauce.
What he put
No,
on it?
he put honey mustard dressing, salad dressing on it.
Honey, that is not the same.
Was he trying to make yum yum sauce?
That is what I was about to say. And
Whatever
Are
yum
that
y'all
yum
is.
and
are
Hold
y'all
soy
on.
not
vegan in
even
here?
together.
Are y'all, I'm about to call elderly abuse.
That's
Yes,
elder
y'all.
care abuse.
Listen.
Elder abuse.
What?
Because
Mm.
He
what?
he was like, give me some of that dressing in there. He was looking for the $1,000, but it won't no $1,000. I said,
Who
all
still
only
buys
is honey
that?
mustard. And he just dumped it, like spread it and just mixed this stuff up. I literally was gagging. I was looking at my mother, I'm like, oh my God, that is so disgusting.
Sherelle
That's
is,
not
I mean, so
soy.
Focus is devastated over there.
That is not soy.
My
No,
flabber's
It's even the same
ass.
color.
I'm about to buy him a
no.
case of soy
He,
sauce.
I think he just, I don't know, guys. I don't know why. I was like, he was like, yeah, this is good. This is good. Oh, that's got to be disgusting.
Mm-mm.
You already got the soy. Wait, but he had the soy sauce, and then he had the duck sauce.
Mm-mm.
That was
Mm-mm.
first of all. Why is you mixing them two?
Mm-mm. Mm-mm. Nope.
It ain't camera to go. What Jess said.
Mm-mm.
Then
Mm-mm.
that wasn't enough. So then he put. Oh, it was so much.
He just
It
likes
was. It was
condiments,
disgusting.
clearly.
I
Yes,
think that's what it is.
I
He
think that's
just
what it
wanted to
is.
put the
Yeah.
condiments in a bowl and just give him a little bit of white rice, and then it's gonna be the same damn difference anyway. It's because he can't
And I
taste
don't
the
even know
fried rice.
if he's getting it to make it softer. It's just easier to
Oh,
chew.
oh, could
I.
be.
But I'm just thinking about all those flavors. Yeah, no, it's a no for me.
Oh
Yeah,
Lord.
look at Jess at her face.
Mm-mm. Mm-mm.
Yeah, because I'm the same. I know
But
no.
I have a PSA. Speaking of fried rice, this is a leap. But I went to H Mart today to buy groceries because Ashley had been home and she cooks only Korean food. She's Korean. My daughter's Korean. She's not, but she is. And right. And she wanted to
She
take a bunch
Blasian.
of
She's
she
Blasian.
Blasian, but she black, but she's in her head, in her body,
Hey,
she's Asian.
right.
And she wanted to take all this. In Korean food, you have these things called sides. It'll be like pickled radish and pickled cucumbers and all these little vegetables. She wanted to take this with her, and I was like, you can't fly with that. So she wants me to somehow figure out how to FedEx her this stuff. I don't really know how I'm going to do this, but I went to the store to get it out the way. So I'm in the store getting these Korean things, and I never go in there on a Sunday. Apparently on Sunday is when the Asian people shop. Y'all, the way they touch everything, I have never seen anybody fondle Brussels sprouts in a grocery store to pick out which ones you want.
What?
And I was going to get some Brussels sprouts. They don't have a
That's
skin. You
fondant.
don't peel them. And this man was touching every one of them. And I was like, I don't want no more Brussels sprouts. Wash your Brussels sprouts, people. Wash your cucumbers. This other lady was over there with the cucumbers. I was like, does she need an OnlyFans account?
Oh,
She was handling all of them. Had them 2 by 2.
oh,
These people
not
touch the
too
food
bad.
like crazy. I mean, the you know, the little onions, like the green onions. Why do you
Yeah.
need to
Yeah,
touch that? Like, feel that. That's gonna either be a green onion or it's not. You can look at it and
right,
see
right,
if
right.
it's old. They
Well, and
touch
the
the
stuff
food.
at the H Mart, like it's like real fresh. It's like one of those
Yes.
markets that's
This,
like it's fresh.
they were in there touching everything. I ended up leaving without most of what I went to get because I was like, they over here touching. I don't even know how to wash vegetables this good to make myself feel better about what I saw him do to these Brussels sprouts.
Mm-mm. Mm-mm.
It's the fact
Mm-mm.
that you said they was fondling.
He was
Right.
handling them. He had them like this, and I'm like, if you find a soft one, is that good? Because I don't expect my Brussels sprouts to be soft until I cook them.
Oh my
Just this
Okay.
is your PSA. Wash your vegetables. You never know.
No,
Speaking of sending things to her, at your regular post office, there's these big red and white boxes, and it doesn't matter. Well, it does matter what you put in it, but they'll only ask you stuff like is there batteries or liquids or
Right.
things like that. But the point is, you can fill the box, and it's only one cost.
Yes.
So, and it's 2 days, so it will not get there next day like FedEx, but it'll still be 2 day like Amazon.
Well, and I think
Yeah,
depending
yeah,
on
food
whatever
is fine.
you sending, I would get a small piece of dry ice. Don't touch it with your regular hand.
Yeah.
Put the stuff, wrap the stuff up, and just put it in there. And if you do decide to use the postal service, let them know the dry ice is in there. Even though it's not hazardous, and you still can ship it. But yeah, you should be able to ship it priority, no problem.
Okay.
Yeah, you could even overnight if you want
okay.
to. It's $26 at the
Okay.
post office. Yeah.
I mean, I
Okay.
use those little
Speaking of
red and
that,
white boxes all the
I know
time.
what you're talking
go
about, the
ahead.
Priority
Yeah, to
Express.
send stuff
Priority
to my
boxes.
kids. Yeah, and it's
But I've never shipped food. And the answer,
Mm.
there is a Korean store near her school, but when we went to visit it, when I was there with her, when we walked in, the smell turned us back around.
Oh yeah, we got one like
mm,
that
So
here.
she's
Ooh.
like, I'm not buying anything out of there. And I'm like, no, you're not. So,
Okay. Speaking of mail, I had mailed something for some gummies from my CBD dispensary to a customer in Washington, and
DC
she
or
messaged me,
Seattle?
huh?
DC or
Um,
Seattle?
Seattle,
Oh, okay.
and she sent me a video, and the box it was open from the mail people, and it had something on there from the USPS. Your package got damaged, yada yada yada, right? But y'all, in this package, it was like the manila envelope, and it was torn at the top. Why was there a note from somebody else in the package? It says, "Dear neighbor, something, something, something," and something else wrapped in plastic there as well. Like, what? I gotta get it.
it's, it's
There
layered
was,
fruit.
she said it was like dog treats.
oh no,
She said it was like dog treats and it smelled funny. And I was like, wait a minute, what? Yeah.
oh
The note
no.
said, "Hi, neighbor. I am from Sac to Original." It was something about some crystals. "I hope you grow beautiful crystals. If it isn't perfect at first, I believe something else."
The blood of
And then
Jesus.
it's like crystals, but she said it was like little dogs. Okay, the bottom line is, why did somebody open it? Okay, but
Right.
UPS had to open it, right? So
Hmm.
then why is somebody putting something else in the package, sending it to her?
And a
Oh
note.
no.
And a
Oh
note,
And a
no.
right?
note.
Took the time out to write a note.
And to put this, whatever this is wrapped in plastic.
She better throw
I
all of
wish
that
I
in the
could show you.
trash.
My
Oh yeah.
Yes,
hands
better
so.
wash her hands real good. Look at that.
There's the note.
No. No.
And look at that
No.
And then
penmanship. Two color pens.
there's the, that's what, this is what I said, those gummies. And then this was in there.
Child,
Uh-uh.
they done ate the rest of the gummies and got too
Yeah,
hype and put the
that's
trash
Uh,
in
it.
the thing.
Yeah.
that's
The gummies
She,
that
crazy.
wasn't
she,
open. The gummies wasn't open, so she just threw everything away. So I'm gonna
yeah.
file something with
Yeah,
USPS,
yeah.
and
You
then
can file a
I'm
claim
gonna
if
have
you
to
put
send them
insurance on
something
it.
else.
You can
Yeah,
file
it's
a
at
claim
least
for
a
that.
hundred
That's
dollars
crazy.
insurance on it.
Mm-hmm.
Speaking of mail, y'all, and I know we gotta go. Oh, y'all, I got my last minute quote for the week too already. I wrote it
Finally,
down. But anyway, speaking of y'all, this lady on TikTok opened her Sheen order. Guess what was in it?
a
What?
snake.
Cocaine.
What? No.
No?
What? What?
I mean, I'm not gonna say nothing because I'm going
Okay,
along
yes,
with
don't
them.
judge her.
I mean, I was gonna go right along with them, so
Sister
I'm
Hype
not gonna.
said something, a steak. What you
A
say?
snake. She said a snake.
I said a
No,
snake.
I said
no,
cocaine.
no. A,
Fentanyl.
a test tube of human blood. Uh-huh, 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 uh-huh. And
What?
and it didn't have any name on it. It was like an actual test tube from a lab. And she showed it. Of course, she didn't touch it, but she showed the camera on it or whatever, and it was blood, and it had the little the twist, like when they set it off. And so she contacted the CDC. She contacted, I think she contacted Sheen, and she contacted somebody else. And they said they got back to her, and they said they don't know how it got in her package, but it was mishandled. It didn't have anybody's name on it, but it had like a barcode. So they was like, it was mishandled from such and such or whatever. But it's actual blood, y'all.
Oh no.
In her Sheen packet. So she was like, if you guys decide to still order from Sheen, whatever, she was like, when you get your package, lift it and dump it out. She was like, because you never know what's going to be in there. I couldn't believe it.
I did see somebody it was a snake in their package, a big snake. I don't know if the snake was in her house. Yeah, because she said I had this package came, but I didn't open it for a while. And then when she went to open it, was a snake inside the bag.
Girl, I know you're fine. They could have this whole house.
And I would have been able to take a picture of that. It would have been a picture of me on my cameras running with Jehovah's Witnesses. Can I get a ride with y'all?
What do we Jehovah's Witnesses?
I would have needed the Jehovah's Witnesses and the blood.
Yes, exactly. Oh my
God.
Isn't that crazy?
Oh,
a snake, a blood, a dog treats.
Child,
that's crazy.
So clearly, I'm not gonna have no trouble sending these cucumbers.
Oh Lord!
If somebody doesn't send blood,
put tamper tape on it or something. I mean, I know they probably still tamper with it, but I don't know. Child.
I have the shrink wrap. What do you call it, where you vacuum seal?
Oh yeah.
They're sealed in the thing, the containers they can't. Because she was like, just send the ones out the refrigerator. No. First of all, they open and preservatives.
Right.
Girl, you don't know. You learn something new that you have to raise your child about every day. Every day you learn a new thing you must raise your child about.
Yeah.
So they're still sealed, and I was going to vacuum seal them and then put that in a Ziploc bag and then put that in another Ziploc bag. Now I'm going to put the dry ice and I'm going to put tape over each layer. So if any of that's been messed with, she'll know not to eat it.
Yeah, true.
Yeah. Definitely. Because, baby, you can't trust this. I mean, it's bad because my husband works for USPS, but I mean, what? What do you say? This woman had this problem.
Good cops and bad cops, yeah.
Hey, listen,
people will be people.
My daughter, her grandmother would send her money. You know how older people send some money like Easter and birthdays or whatever. So she sent two, one from one daughter, one for the other. One daughter had hers, was sealed. The other one, it was open and the money out of it. And it came from the facility like that where they sort the mail. They said, oh yeah, this is for grandma. Let me see if some money here. They took her $25 and I couldn't do nothing about it.
Yeah.
My husband said they could track them, but I ain't nobody. I just told her I'll just pay it.
I never did tell y'all what happened to my AirPods that didn't make it home with me from that cruise today.
You told us yesterday.
So somebody that works on the ship definitely stole them out of my luggage because every now and then I check. Last time I checked, they were in Aruba on the cruise port, so they're still on the ship. They've been all over the place, and every time they open them to use them, it'll come up on my thing. But sometimes I don't look because I get angry. But then this time I looked and they were in Aruba.
Listen, they should have its own TikTok. Where are my AirPods?
Yes.
Right.
And every time
I've got my AirPods.
Yes, and every time they go to another location, that's another TikTok. How many episodes you gonna have?
Right.
Because y'all, I'm viral. One of my new edition videos has 100,000 views right now. I don't know what I'm supposed to do with that. Okay. I don't know how that makes me any money or what. I don't know. I don't really talk about new edition. Like that's not gonna be what I'm gonna keep doing. But yeah, the kids are like, this is really good. I'm like, okay,
that's really
now what?
cool.
Yeah.
Well, just give you probably more followers.
I did get a lot more followers, not a lot, but most of the comments were driving me crazy. It was 5,000 some odd comments and the likes and stuff, and so I had to turn off my notifications.
Okay. Donna's earbuds travel more than some people.
They're the real jet setter.
Yeah.
Jet setter junior.
Yep, there's somebody that works on that cruise ship. They in there cleaning with these earbuds in.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Because they never go out into the city or into the port. They'll be on the ship. So I said, it's an employee.
Oh yeah, most
Because
Yeah,
you have to
all
definitely.
put your
day.
luggage out the night before, and they
Hmm.
don't went in there and got my earbuds out.
Dang,
That's that up.
demons.
All right, great show tonight, Bonnet Sisters. All right, we're gonna close out with Bonnet Sister. No nonsense for the week. Let me give you solo screen. Hold on. Let me get my stuff together. We're
Production
gonna give.
office.
All right, let's go.
All right, people. It is Sunday. It is the beginning of a new week. You already know what to do. Have a splendorifical week. Make it your point to bless yourself and other people. It is still Women's Month, so continue to love on other women and love on yourself even more.
All right.
So folks look
Bonnet
so
Sister's
ready. Look
so
at her. She's
focused.
ready.
She's ready.
She is so ready.
She's ready. She's ready.
She's gonna get it.
Oh gosh.
All right, Fantasia.
Me, 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 me.
Hey y'all. Okay, so my words for the week is no one cares it didn't get done. Just get it done this week. Whatever you've been procrastinating on, do it this week.
Good job. She wrote it down. Good job. She
You
was so proud.
you get a green. You get a green.
All right, Bonnet Sister Jet Feather.
Okay, so it is the middle of the end of the month of March, which means the first quarter is coming to an end. So if you're a business owner, whatever your goals were for first quarter or your annual goals, look at them and see if you're on track. And you got about 2 more weeks to pull it together. And my other advice is wash your vegetables, all of them. Wash your Brussels sprouts, wash your cucumbers, wash everything.
Just wash it all.
I ain't never in my life thought I had to wash a Brussels sprout. Is it just
Oh my
me? Do y'all wash Brussels sprouts?
I don't
It
eat
was
Brussels sprouts. So
it
I've
was
no.
the
never
look on
cooked
your face
them.
for me.
I rinse them off,
Woo.
but now I got to scrub them.
Yeah.
Well, make sure when you pick up each individual one and handle it like that man in the store to make sure ain't
I
nothing
won't
that's
even
going
demonstrate the cucumber lady for y'all. It was obscene. I was like, lady, I'm over here. I can see you.
Now, if she would
No,
have had an
no.
eggplant, you probably would have started the videotape her.
I would have went viral on TikTok again. I should have been filming these people. I'm gonna go back next Sunday and film.
That would be hilarious.
Oh my
Hilarious.
gosh.
Okay, my words. My advice for the week is if you are an entrepreneur, the pandemic is over. Get off of these Zooms and go in real life and mingle, network, collaborate with people. It's over. Let's get out in the streets. It's nice. The weather is breaking. You have no excuse. Okay. So, in the meantime, have a wonderful week. Thank you all for tuning in. We love our Bonnet Sisters. Listen, y'all know where we are. Join Bonnet Sisters Facebook page as well. It is a public page. Go ahead and join it because we share some things there also. Content creation Sundays for Donna, LOL. That'll be Donna next week.
Because I want to go viral on TikTok. That's my goal.
That's your
I don't even know what to do with it. I'm like, and now what do I do?
just tell people you went viral. Okay, anyway. All right. Love, peace, hair grease. You all have a wonderful week. Bye bye. Smooches.
Deuces.
Smooches.